Gonna take some vitamins. Gonna take my vitamins. Not really just some vitamins. I'm gonna take more than vitamins. I'm gonna take some hydroxycut. I'm gonna take a vitamin. I'm gonna take ginkgo biloba. I just don't want to get fat. That's about it. I'm feeling the gym today. Just like it's nasty outside. Work was slow. I was gonna get fired yesterday. I'm just kind of like, it's just one of those days, you know, where you're like, Alright, today, guys, this is Caleb Andrew in the studio. From blue hat, my black shirt, my white skin, Caucasian skin. Am I allowed to call myself white? But today, I'm just gonna try and tell you a story. I'll tell you my awkward gym experience the other day. So, I go to a gym called Anytime Fitness, and at this gym, you get a little purple key fob. Sometimes it's gray. A little key fob, all right. And there's this little piece on the door that whenever you go up to it, you put your key fob to it, and then the door unlocks. So, I go to the gym. I'm walking toward the door, and there's this guy behind me. All right, he's about probably 7 yards behind me. So we're walking, and I get to the door and I scan, and I know in my head I'm like, everybody has to scan their key fob. If you sneak somebody in, if somebody that doesn't have key fob gets in, you can lose your membership, you can get fined. Bad things can happen. So I'm walking to the door with this guy behind me, and I'm already in my head, I'm like, oh my god, am I going to hold the door for him? I can't do that. If I hold the door for him, then I might get fined or lose my membership. I can't hold the door for him, but I can't just not hold the door for him. What do I do? And so I'm trying to think through this, and I'm not thinking fast enough. I'm at the door, I'm unlocking it, and I'm putting my fob up to it, and I'm still like, oh my god, do I hold the door? Do I let it go? Do I hold the door? Do I let it go? Do I hold the door? Do I let it go? And so I open the door, and I walk inside, and I turn around and make direct eye contact with this man. And I let go of the door, and it's shut. And I immediately said in my head, you suck. You're a fucking asshole. How dare you just let the door shut on this guy? There's another aspect of the story that makes me feel even worse, because there's an African American man, middle-aged, and in my head I was like, he's gonna think you're a racist. So I had this guilt, because I was like, it just looks like, to the outside world it'll look like, oh, he just let the door shut on this African American man because he's a racist. And so I'm already like, oh, I feel guilty about not holding the door, but now I feel guilty because I look like a racist, and I wanted to hold the door, but I couldn't. And so the guy scans the key fob, acts like nothing happened, and walks in, and I stop this man. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry about that. I really wanted to hold the door, and I feel bad that I didn't, but like it's the rule, and I didn't know what to do, and I'm sorry. And the guy looks at me and is confused, like, it's okay, and starts walking away. And I was like, well, you just look like a fucking idiot now too. Like, you look like a racist, you look like an idiot, and you look like you can't make up your mind. On top of that, it keeps getting more awkward for me. He starts walking toward the bathrooms. I'm following him now. I'm walking. I'm in hot pursuit behind this man, but not because I need to talk to him more. Alright, so I'm on the way to fill up my bottle. It's empty. I worked that day. I drank it. And so I'm on the way to the water bottle fill. But it looks like I'm following this man now after I've had this awkward encounter where I apologize for not holding a door that I'm not supposed to hold. And he looks back at me as he starts to enter the restroom, and he happened to pick the bathroom that was right next to the bottle filler. And he turns around and looks concerned. Why are you following me? But he didn't say anything. He just looked concerned, and I read that on his face. And so I quickly sidestepped to the water bottle filler and put my bottle up to it and kind of just And so now, to make things worse for me, I look like a racist. I look kind of like an asshole. I look like a weirdo because I confronted this man. I look creepy because I followed him. And then I looked like I tried to hide it by sidestepping. And all of this is not actually happening the way it looks. And so I've like sidestepped because that's how you get to the fountain. And so I like went. I didn't sidestep directly. I diagonaled. Like I changed direction. I went a little bit. But now to this man, it's like, oh, this guy wouldn't hold the door for me. He stopped me to talk to me about it, and then he followed me to the bathroom, and then tried to make it look like he wasn't following me to the bathroom. And my workout hadn't even begun yet, and all this is on my mind. This has all happened. Happens in the first 2-3 minutes of me being in the gym. That was like a creepy racist. It was awkward. It was awkward as hell. And I feel so weird about it. And it's one of those things where the more you try and explain it, the more it seems like you're trying to explain it away, and it looks like the original premise was true. So it's like, okay, you keep telling me you're not, like, you're not trying to look like a racist or creepy, but that just makes me think that you actually are racist and you actually are creepy. And I'm trying to explain, I'm like, no, this is what happened, this is why I'm not. But then the more I do that, the more it looks like I actually am. And so I'm just stuck in a loop, and I cannot win, because the more I try and explain myself out of it, the more I get into it, and it's just a cycle. It's a cycle. Oh, man, that was my awkward gym story. Welcome to my life. Hey guys, hope you liked the video. Hope you thought it was funny. Hope it was entertaining. I hope that you may have learned something about yourself and about the world at large. But if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and comment. I would love for you guys to comment, and whether it be asking questions, whether it be telling me things that you want me to look at or talk about or rate. I like everything, and I would like to hear from you guys. So go ahead. Don't forget, this is your call to action. This is where you guys can do something instead of just watching me, because that's okay, I guess. But like, subscribe, comment. Comment is my favorite one. I want to interact with you guys, because I'm just sitting in my chair right now. I'm by myself. But like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Pretty please. Do you guys do that if I say... That was ugly. This is ugly.